All right, I am back with Dark Souls Remastered. Bit earlier stream today because I actually want to try to finish the game this stream. So let's see how it goes. Let me just do some adjustments to volume. All right, so I'm in the DLC, and let's talk to this mushroom. Literally a mushroom.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed.
By the way, this DLC takes place in the past, so entering the DLC is traveling through time.
Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing her highness. Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying
Yeah.
And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the Savior?
Okay.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I should assist
Elizabeth sounds like a good name for a mushroom.
one with the sorceries of Ursil. May the flame.
So Ulasil is actually a kingdom that existed in the past long before Lordran. So it's basically in the same area as Lordran, except many, many years into the past. So this is the Darkwood Basin area from Lordran, except here it's called Royal Wood. So goal is to complete the DLC and beat the game today. Let's see how that goes. And like all the other Souls games, the DLC is significantly harder than the base game. So there'll be a bit of a challenge here. And what I like to do is stick along this edge to avoid unnecessary enemy encounters. I don't want to fight every enemy in the forest. And this will eventually be a shortcut I can unlock, but I can't unlock it just yet. Where I'm heading to first is to fight the Knight Artorias. He's the guy who's on the cover of the DLC. And I'll deal with this dragon later. Hi there. His name's Calamite. You could explore over there. There's a jumping thing you can do, but it's so easy to die on that. I might explore there later. I'm just eager to start the stream off with a good boss fight. So I'm gonna, well, I was gonna run past these guys, but they could be an issue. And they're just trimming trees. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight. These stone guys can be a challenge, so I'm not gonna fight them. I'll get the fast moving enemies though. All right. Down that way is the Dragon Calamite. Through that is, of course, a boss fight. And just in case I die, I'm going to unlock the shortcut back to Royal Wood. All right. Shortcut is activated. And keep in mind, I'm traveling through time to get here. This guy also looks like he's from a different time. Specifically, it looks like he's from the setting of Bloodborne. Even though technically these games are not supposed to be connected.
Shadowy limb and dragged off to the palace.
But keep in mind, Bloodborne was being developed at the same time as Dark Souls 2. So they likely had the concept of Bloodborne in mind during the development of this game.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Okay, I don't need anything from him. All right, let's try out this boss fight. And since From Software sometimes likes to reuse concepts, especially moves, some of these moves you might recognize from Consort Radahn or other, like, Elden Ring bosses. This is Artorias, one of the four knights of Gwyn, who was sent to fight the big bad guy at this DLC, Manus, and he failed and got corrupted by the Abyss, so now he's not what he used to be. All right, let's see how this goes. This guy can be pretty tough. And yeah, the name Artorias is Latin for Arthur. So this guy is a pretty big King Arthur reference. Was that supposed to hit me? Come on. It pays to really take your time with this fight, and don't rush. Look for safe openings to attack. Sometimes he does 3 of those flips, so it's only safe to attack after the 3rd flip if he does 3. That's a pretty safe attack, just roll under it. You can knock him out of that power-up stage, but you have to do a lot of damage for that. And for now, he's gonna be powered up a little bit. So, whoa, see, he does a lot more damage now. Okay, I need to... Yeah, I'm almost dead. All right, let me heal. I need to heal. All right. Mistimed that roll. There. All right, I'm fully healed. But I can't dodge that for some reason. Okay. Okay. Doing okay here. Okay, I went a little bit too soon. If I try to heal now, he'll attack. Still, it's hard to dodge. Oh, man. Okay, my shield's not doing me that much good, so I think I might just two-hand the halberd. But then again, I say the shield's not doing me good, but I've only used it to block one attack. So maybe I might try relying on the shield a little bit more, actually. Or I could equip heavier armor. Or maybe just do the exact same strategy I did last time and hope it goes better. What? Okay, the cliffside is a little bit steep there. Oh, there goes all those souls, but that's fine. Fortunately, I'm not going to have to run back the entire way because I unlocked that shortcut. Alright, so definitely got to stay away from that steep section there. And yeah, now I'm hollow again. I actually don't know if I'm able to summon any NPCs anyway for the Artorias fight. Is this a... Okay, not a hidden wall. All right. All right, round two. We're trying this again. How did I... Okay, whatever. All right. All right, so that was two swings. Really? Okay, dodge that one. Ah, I was healing right when he was... Okay, this shield is actually doing pretty good. Alright, power up. Gotta play it safe when he's powered up. Oh. I was able to dodge that overhead jump last time. And I couldn't dodge the stab last time, and I'm able to dodge it this time. So the moves I can dodge and can't dodge are reversed now. Come on. When he does 3 of those somersaults in a row, that's when I know it's a safe counterattack opportunity. Okay, my shield's not going to be able to take much more. Ah, I did it again. I keep forgetting. Nope, not in range for a pyromancy. Come on, one more. Nope. Okay, he's not gonna go for that. Okay, I'm doing pretty well with the stabbing attacks this time. He's powering up again? Seriously? All right. Come on, do 3 of them. Nope. Oh, that did so much damage. All right, I gotta really play it safe now. All right, one more hit should do it. Just play it safe. Very safe. And he's dead. All right. And there's a bonfire. Nice. And since I'm nearing the end, I'm just going to go ahead and go through my humanity and start kindling these bonfires. So, 4 humanity. You can only kindle when you're not hollow, so I have to use 1 additional humanity to reverse hollowing, and then 3 humanity to kindle this bonfire to its max. All right, fully kindled. And unfortunately, that I'm about to have a scripted death when I fight the dragon for the first time. It's one of those things where you have to die to progress. So I'm gonna go back to being hollow again. And there will be someone here later who I can fight. So let's go fight a dragon. And actually, let me go ahead and equip a ring of sacrifice, because this is going to be a guaranteed death. All right. Yep, there's the dragon. Ah, missed the... Okay. I don't care about that anyway. And before I trigger the dragon to appear, I can get this chest. Oh no, he's here. Okay. And look how much damage his fire does. The problem I'm faced with here is that he doesn't land. He stays in the air, so I have to knock him out the sky. Because right here, there's no way to avoid that. And I didn't hollow because I had the Ring of Sacrifice on. And now it breaks after you use it once. So now let me get some fire defense. And I should be able to go talk to this archer up here. Assuming I have the key, I think I might need to go a little bit further to get the key, actually. All right. So Dragon will have to wait a bit until I get this key. I forgot where it was. All right. So I can progress onward in this area. Yeah, nice try. So the sorcerers of Ulasil, which is this place, were known for the use of light magic. However, because they've been corrupted by the Abyss, they now use dark magic instead. And dark magic is a new type introduced in the DLC, but it becomes more of a thing in Dark Souls 2. So here in Dark Souls 1, you have miracles, sorceries, and pyromancies. Well, in Dark Souls 2, they add hexes, which are dark magic. And of course, miracles are the equivalent of incantations from Elden Ring. And this is another major shortcut I'll be able to unlock later. Oh, okay. So what you saw that guy casting was dark magic. Oh, okay. It was a little bit faster there. I hear screaming in the background. Now this is an interesting thing here. So it says, I'm playing offline, so this is a developer message here where it says, let there be light. This looks like an illusory wall, but you can't activate it by hitting it. So what I'll go ahead and do is... I hear footsteps. Okay, yeah, I'll deal with this after I get this enemy. There we go. I was rudely interrupted there. All right, Skull Lantern. There we go. Silver Pendant. Now this, I'm gonna go ahead and add to my quick items because it can deflect dark magic. It can be somewhat useful in this area, but it'll be particularly useful against Manus, the final boss of the DLC, who uses dark magic a lot in the second phase. So basically the Manus fight is much harder if you don't have the silver pendant. Ooh. All right. Try to roll there. This is annoying. Wow. That one enemy took so much of my health. Dark Orb. Now, I believe, let's see what this is classified as. Okay, here's the sorcery. In Dark Souls 2, Dark Orb is a hex. Basically, all dark magic is hexes in Dark Souls 2. And yeah, this really is a dead end. It looks like if this was Elden Ring, there might be like a secret, like an invisible walkway or something, but no, that's literally just a fall. I'm sorry, carving. What? Okay, it's a tool. Let's see. Okay, interesting, Lawrence Artorias. So Artorias is known in the present day in Lordran as the guy who defeated Manus and stopped the spread of the Abyss. But as we travel back in time and we see Artorias corrupted, we learn that that legend isn't actually true. He's credited with defeating Manus, but he actually failed in his mission. It's our character who travels back in time who actually defeats Manus. Artorias just gets the credit for it. It seems that he was defeated and his honor preserved by some unsung hero, me, who is the true victor over the Abyss. Not the victory yet, but I'm working on that. Okay, where's that carving at? Oh, there it is. Head carved of arch trees by Go. Go is also one of the Knights of Gwyn. Go imparts an emotion to each and every completed carving, which helps them achieve personal enlightenment. This concept of carving to achieve enlightenment will be revisited in the game Sekiro, which I'll be streaming next. In that game, there's a retired shinobi who tries to atone for his actions by repeatedly carving various statues of the Buddha. Okay. I hate jumping in this game, but... Okay, nice. Yeah, I see the ambush. How to aggro just this guy. Come on. All right, so that's how you use the pendant. You can use it an unlimited number of times, so you sort of have to time it well. Like, that was too late. Okay. I got it that time. it is going to help the practice with the pendant because I'll definitely need this for the Manus fight. All right. Loser. Let's see. All right, let's do this. And I can't really jump over this rail. I can jump over the railing, but I don't know if I'll be able to land on this guy. Nope. Okay, invisible wall. Game logic. Yeah, I'm not in a good position here. Magic user behind me. These guys can rush in, and snipers up there. Okay, they didn't rush in yet. Nice. Ah, didn't mean to kick. Good, take the bait. Ah. Little late there. But okay. We got this. Okay, that's where I came from. There is a way to get up there and ambush those sorcerers up there too. Okay, yeah, this is where I need to find my way to, this upper area here. Ah, okay, I need to get through here somehow. So it's Jennifer Austin. The thing is, when spammers all follow the exact same word-for-word script, it becomes pretty easy to recognize. That's obviously a mimic right here. You can sort of see the chest breathing. The chest is literally alive and breathing, so that's a mimic. Before I fight it though, let me take out this guy so I don't get double teamed. Okay, I guess he dropped off somehow. Okay, then why do you use the exact same word-for-word script as every other first-time chatter? crest key. This might be what I'm looking for, actually. Let's see. It doesn't really tell me anything, but I think this is the right key. And I can get to the roof this way. All right. Oh, nice. The humanities. Nice. $15 SS flasks seems like a lot at this point out of 20, but this next section is kind of tough to get through. But fortunately, oh, what? All right, well, I wasn't watching where I was going there. I was going to unlock a shortcut. And right as I was about to unlock it, I fell. So what I'll do now is I'll just sprint past these enemies. I'm not fighting all of them again. Yeah, try to follow me here. Oh, I hear some of them are following me. All right, we'll try to keep up now. You can't, can you? I'm just gonna tank the damage here. Okay, I see where I died there. All right, time to just sprint. Oh, whoa, what? All right, this plan is not working out very well. Oh. Wow. All right, so shortcut is unlocked. Oh, that was really close. Ah, really? Well, I think that guy is dead now. There. All right, so now if I die, I have an easy shortcut. Yeah, I hear you. You're not sneaking up on anyone. But imagine if you had to play this game without audio. That would make things a little bit difficult. All right, this is tough because of these magic spammers. Oh, yeah. Only 2 enemies, but They do so much damage. But fortunately, one of them is taking the bait. All right. Now I just have one to deal with. Ah, range. There we go. Now this guy is going to be tough. Come on. He dodged it, really? Okay. That's not too bad. Chain armor, yes. A little bit of a surprise here when I call the elevator. Surprise enemy. Now I'm really entering the abyss. Although this is before it consumed everything, so I don't actually need Artorias' ring to enter. All right. Let me go talk to the blacksmith. Now that I have this key, I should be able to talk to him. And this right here is like a multiplayer PvP situation. Although this is, you know, this being Dark Souls Remastered, came out years ago. PvP is probably not very active at this time in 2025. That's the downside about some of these games having such dependencies on online play. Like for Demon Souls, I remember you have to do, the only practical way to get all the trophies was to do some online PvP. And we're talking Demon Souls. How active is that game right now in 2025? Fortunately, they fixed it with Elden Ring. So Elden Ring, to complete Vare's quest, you had to do some invasions. But then I guess someone from Software realized, hey, in years from now, when not as many people are playing this game, this quest might be hard to do if you have to do 3 invasions to complete it. So they added an offline option. And there he is doing carvings, but he's actually a blacksmith, and as you can tell, a giant. I didn't free him, I killed him, but whatever.
Thanks to thee, you left this world with honor intact.
You're blind? Okay. Huh. Oh, he sells these for only 5 souls apiece? Okay, these are PvP items, so you can actually say stuff to other people. Sure, I need homework bones. Alright.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own.
Well, you guys sort of started the war, so you deserved it.
Hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotion.
He was one of Gwyn's knights, and Gwyn and his knights defeated the dragons in the age that they ruled over. Because originally the world of Dark Souls was ruled by dragons.
How good is a dog with no hands to hunt? But I'm lucky.
I'm trying to talk to him about the dragon I fought. But that dialogue option's not appearing.
Tomorrow,
Okay, now he talks to me about it.
praising the
Yes. That dragon is causing me a lot of duress.
I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Analonda dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere. Is there a end?
Yes. Calamite is optional, so you can complete the DLC without fighting him, but I'm going to try it. I don't know for sure that I'm actually going to defeat Calamite this playthrough, but I'll give it a few tries. Keep in mind, he's blind, and he's an archer. And yet somehow this works out for him. So what this did is it brought the dragon to the ground so I can fight him on the ground instead of him just hanging out in the air.
That worked the best.
All right. I have a lot of homeward bones, so I'm just going to use them. Ulasil Township. All right. And there is a sword you can get for cutting off Calamite's tail. I'll try to get it, but I don't know if I'll be able to. And this is one of the other Knights of Gwyn. So that's all of them accounted for so far in this playthrough. We got Ornstein, who we fought in the present day Lordran. Goff, the blacksmith archer giant. Artorias, who we defeated here. And her.
Is that the soul of the man who felt he was a dear friend? Would you be willing to part with it?
Nope, but you can part with your soul.
Yes, of course. I must Artorias.
You're the only Knight of Gwyn left, other than Goff.
You human. Always take
I like your weapons, so I'm going to take them.
then I shall do the same.
How? You humans.
Okay, that was easy. Not exactly an equal to the other three knights, as you can tell. Her name is Ciaran. She must have gotten to be one of the four knights through nepotism. Certainly not because she was a skilled warrior. All right, time to fight this dragon again. And I have the ring for fire resistance equipped, but I'm not actually sure if the fire that he breathes is actual fire. It seems like it might do magic damage instead. So I'm really not sure if I have the right thing on here. But I guess I'll find out. Actually, you know what? He's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage regardless of... So I'm going to boost my stamina speed instead. Yeah. Stamina is going to help me more, I think. Nice. Not that I actually needed that, but I wanted to grab it. All right, here goes. In this game, I move so slowly compared to Elden Ring that fighting a dragon is not going to be easy. Whoa! Almost got to his tail. Okay, so when he flies straight up, he's gonna... Oh, wow. All right. That's the problem with this dragon is when he knocks you down, you stay down for so long that he gets another attack in. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to get to his tail, but... Come on. Wow, okay, I'm almost dead. There, okay. Got some distance there. All right, at least that gave me a healing opportunity. Oh, really? No! I was mid-animation when he did that. Yeah, this is not going well. Using up... I got one hit on him so far. Because it takes so long to stand up. I almost hit his tail. I need to bait that attack out again so I can get his tail. Come on, help me out with that attack again. Whoa, that was much faster than I can roll. All right, halfway through my Estus, and I got one hit on him. How am I supposed to do this? And of course, I swung horizontally there. You know what? Let me do it this way. Let's lure him over here. Come on. 2 hits. This is not going well. He seems to be stuck in a... Okay. My character's too slow to do anything. Come on, do something now. So I'm probably not going to get the tail cut, but I can defeat him at least. What, really? Yeah, whatever. Whoa! All right, all right. Ah, he's too fast. Oh no. All right, being here at least limits what he does. So he's a little bit more predictable. No! There goes the predictability. Come on, I don't have time to heal, apparently. Really? I thought I might be able to get 2 hits in there, but I guess not. Okay, this is going badly now. So I'm not going to get the tail cut, but I can win at least. All right. Let's take a look at the ring. Receive double damage. Wow, this is a very useful rank. Calamite, the bringer of calamity. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown or at least well hidden. So if I cut off his tail, I could have gotten a pretty good sword called the Obsidian Greatsword. It's one of the ones where it does a ridiculous amount of damage, but also reduces your durability, your weapon durability by a lot if you do a heavy two-handed attack. Wow. I guess the township dungeon is where I need to go. Let's see, one humanity, let me... do that. I definitely want to kindle this bonfire. What? Nice. Let's do this. So yeah, obviously it's pretty dark here. Hey, do you want? Let me actually, because it is so dark. Let's see, 90.8, 180 point. Okay, cool. Just making sure I still have that light roll. I'm not gonna get this. There we go. Ah. Dark Bead, another hex from Dark Souls 2. That was considered a sorcery here. And yeah, these things here, they look like humanity because they basically are humanity. You'll recognize the cat from the present day Lordran. I forget her name though. And yeah, don't let these humanity touch you, because as you can see, they do quite a bit of damage. And if you were to describe these creatures just visually, you could describe them as dark souls. All right, where does this thing go to? Okay, quite a long elevator. Okay, it goes here. Whoa. All right, where's the cat? There we go. I need to remember to repair my weapons before the big fight. And this is Sif as a puppy before she got really big. And if you happen to get all the way here and encounter her and rescue her in the DLC before encountering her in the base game, the cutscene will be a little bit different to show that she recognizes you. I'm going to try coming from the township. Let's see. I just want to see how quickly that shortcut compares. Okay, this is the place. All right. So I'll just follow the lights. Okay, I don't want to get cornered here. Hard to dodge range. I mean, hard to gauge range here. Depth perception. Well, it's not quite as bad as the Four Kings fight. Ugh. Trying to avoid taking any damage here before the fight with Manus. Black Flame. Okay, another hex from Dark Souls 2. I know I need to get down here, but I can't really see that well. How do I do this? Prism stone? Let's see. Okay, that's death. Guaranteed death right there. Well, let me actually make this. I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot of prism stones here. All right. Guaranteed death. Okay. So now I know where it's not safe to drop. Oh, okay, I don't know if I took this upper path. Okay, so this shortcut really isn't that helpful, actually. It actually sort of made things worse. So I just won't take the shortcut next time. Because it looks like this is the way to go. Oh, they're gonna follow me? Really? All right. Going in with 19 flask isn't bad. This is a very chaotic fight, so it's one of the things where if you get knocked down, it's really hard to recover. So this is the one I'm most nervous about. We'll see. At least I don't have to drop down to get mandatory fall damage like you do with Nito. All right. Manus actually used to be human. In fact, he's considered a primeval human, and some speculate that he might be the furtive pygmy. Oh, Sif is helping. Oh, I can summon Sif for this. If I can. Let's see. Come on, help me, Sif. Help me, Sif. All right. Come on. All right, get aggro on him, please, so I can heal. All right, shouldn't have gone for 2 hits. 1 hit was it. I only have enough time for 1 hit, apparently. And his hand seems to be the... Whoa. All right, missed that attack. Die already, come on. There, silver pendant for the win. Come on. Oh no. All right, got Deflect. Deflect. Come on. What? Got him. Thanks for the help, Steve. Good dog. And that's Dusk of Ulasil, who appeared in Lordran. She asked me to rescue her, and here she is. All right, you're rescued. Get up. You still laying there? Okay. So, the people of Ulasil were tempted by Koth and told to, basically urged by Koth, the primordial serpent, into disturbing the soul of Manus. And Manus was a human, considered a primeval human, possibly even the furtive pygmy. And when he was disturbed by the people of Ulasil, his humanity became feral and ran wild, and it corrupted him and created the Abyss, which started swallowing up all of Ulasil. Artorias was credited with being the one who stopped the spread of the Abyss and defeated Manus, but as you can see, we traveled back in time and we were the ones who did it, not Artorias. Manus, his legacy carries on in the Dark Souls 2, and after defeating him, his soul fragments and become basically the four kings of Dark Souls 2. Well, technically the four queens, I should say. It's complicated, and we'll get into that when I actually start, on Dark Souls 2. So let's go to Sanctuary Garden and talk to Elizabeth. Oh, you know what? No, that was not the right bonfire to warp to. Yeah, definitely not the right bonfire to warp to. Okay. These are optional, by the way. So, 2 of them now. All right. Chill. Really? Alright, forget it. I'm running. Alright, what's the name of this bonfire? Okay, it doesn't tell me the name.
I have awaited the murders of that terrible primeval hue. I salute the grandeur of that pleased.
The implications of this are disturbing.
May the flame.
All right, let's do this. Let's see, 194. Let's see. Okay, I'm human. Let me rest here just to make sure. Okay. It's time to go beat the game. Final boss up ahead. So yeah, I see ghosts of the Black Knights just sometimes walk through here. Kiln of the First Flame. We'll be seeing a lot more imagery like this in Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3 is sort of the most post-apocalyptic of the games. But this is, if you missed getting one of the Black Knight weapons earlier in the game, you can get them here because these Black Knights, unlike the others, actually respawn. But it's like very towards the end of the game, so it doesn't do you that much good. Easy. Ugh. All right. I should just wait for his stab attack, apparently. Or that. Wait a minute. Did I... Durability... Okay, durability 295 out of 300. I'm still good on that. But I probably should put on flame protection here. Really? I definitely want to be human for this fight, so I can summon Solaire, the Sun Bro. All right, now it's time to beat the game. I sort of wish even though I wasn't going to use the weapon, I do sort of wish I cut the tail off of Calamite to get his sword. Okay, no follow-up there. All right. How did he block that? And I can't do backstabs, apparently. What? I blocked that. Come on. Okay. How? You're not the boss. You're supposed to be a... Wow, his sword does so much damage. I might as well make use of my pyromancies. I'm not going to use them against Gwen. Okay, I can do backstabs with this. Okay. Let's go. I see Solaire summon sign, but I want to clear the way for him first. He won't do much good to me if he gets killed by these Black Knights. And actually, let's see, 367. I'm gonna check something here. I'm gonna use the sword instead. And let's see. Yeah, okay. Praise the sun. All right, let's go. Final boss time. There he is, right there waiting for us. It might be possible to use, I've never actually tried it, but to use like a bow and arrow to snipe him from out here. A lot of bosses you can actually do that with. Including Manus, who I just fought, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna fight him the right way. Wow, okay. Come on, Sunbro. Ah, so much wind up for that to miss. And he's defeated. All right, Sunbro, he's dead. So, Gwen was using his soul to sustain the first flame, and when he died, the first flame went out. Now, the goal of the game that the game tells you is that you have to succeed Gwen, and you have to be a successor by using your own soul to link the first flame again. So by doing so, his flame was fading. So by succeeding him, we can extend the age of fire even longer by using ourselves to continue the first flame. However, the other choice we have that the game really doesn't tell you, but that you have to sort of figure out for yourself, is that rather than link the first flame and continue the age of fire as the gods want you to do, you can leave and usher in the age of dark for humanity. And that's what I'm gonna do. Bye.
Bless thy safe return. Let Carver and Frampton serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let true God be cast upon the world. Our world hath returned.
Unlike later games, when he beat Dark Souls 1, it immediately starts to New Game Plus. But yeah, that was the game. That was Dark Souls Remastered. Next game I plan to stream is Sekiro, and then I eventually do want to do Dark Souls 2 and 3. But yeah, that was it. I had started the stream earlier because I actually expected Manus and Calamite to give me a lot more trouble and for this to take hours. But I beat the game in like an hour and a half. So that's it. So I guess I'll see you next time for Sekiro. Bye now.